Welcome to this wonderful platform. If it is your first time of stopping by or coming across this channel for the first time, you are welcome. Please, if you like what you see here, after watching, subscribe, put on your notification bell. It's very important because it's going to help you to know when I upload a new video. In this channel, I present to you news on daily basis on what is happening in the whole world, especially in Nigeria and in Biafra land. Yes, I'm Mother Biafra. I bring to you Biafra news. So before I do that, what I always do is that I analyze it and I sit down there to watch the video together with you. Then we'll come to the comment section to talk about it. Of course, everybody is entitled to his or her opinion. That is why the comment section is there for you to contribute, leave your ideas, your thoughts, your belief about the videos that you have watched. Please, as we are doing this, let us do it constructively. As we hop into today's video, remain blessed. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate your massive support in this channel.
Whala has come out to say they will not obey the Southern governor's satanic law. Conversation or anything at all you get yourself involved in, do not let fear rule you. The only reason why the traducers, the oppressors, the criminals, the organized criminals in Nigeria, politically and otherwise, are able to get away with a lot is because they sell fear and they spread fear. Exact one is another warning just given today by Meyetti that autumn, the governor of Benue State, has been a thorn in their flesh for so long, and they will no longer tolerate this, and they will deal with him. That's exactly what they said. They said he will be arrested by their vigilantes, taken to where? To which court? Possibly to their Nigerian court, led by Tanko Technicality, Babalawo Ife, the plane driver, your Attorney General. I don't know. Or maybe their Sharia court, but they have just placed a bounty. They put fatwa on a state governor that he will be killed. No single person from that Meyetti criminal gang is ever invited by their DSS, their Daura Secret Service. Now they've said, well, if we can't kill you when you are governor, when you leave that post, we will arrest you. On whose authority would Meyetti use vigilante to arrest anybody? Of course, under the Islamic Caliphate that some of you have no idea, that some people are already living that in their mind, in their head. They just need to bring it to reality. The toughest part, isn't it? A state governor. When the Southern governors met and they said, you know what, if we have to resolve this whole problem, we need to make it very clear. Roaming the street with your cows, causing accident or roaming your cows into people's farms, grazing on people's farms is completely, against peace. There's nothing you can do to pacify people who get attacked, shot at, killed by AK-47 wielding Fulani terrorists roaming the forest. So they said, we're going to ban it. We're going to ban open grazing. They seemed to agree, but as many expected, there come the real saboteurs of the people of Southern Nigeria. I did say, you remember I told you, I said, the Southern governor has no resources to actually ban open grazing. Banning open grazing means, to implement that ban. Banning open grazing means that you have your own police that can really go. You have your own facility to lock up criminals who have committed crime as in the name of Fulani herdsmen in our different communities in Southern Nigeria. That's how to actually effect authority. But the Southern Nigeria and the political class in Southern Nigeria, and most of them who have found themselves in the cage of Boko Haram willy-nilly, because they went there themselves thinking they could cash out only to get trapped in there, and now they just have to watch. So I said they have no resources. They have no capacity to ban open grazing because you need to be able to effect arrests. You've made the law. The law says if you are found to be roaming with your cows in any part of southern Nigeria or Yoruba land, you will be arrested. Your cows will be confiscated. And if you are caught with arms or ammunition, you'll be charged for the crimes that come with that gun in southern courts. That's what that is all about. That's what is satanic to these guys. They insisted because their grand patron, Bokwari, is doing all within his power to get them lands. Even if they get them land, that won't still be enough. These guys are now authority on their own. They intimidate governors. They threaten the region. They threaten people. They do things. And I mean, they do it in the public glare. They grant press conferences. They grab headlines. They are everywhere. Nobody could invite any of them. And guess what? The southern governors, you can't arrest them. Then what is the reason? I mean, what is the benefit of the ban? We'll find out in 48 hours because Meyetti seems to be ready. They know that the Nigerian police are the only ones who can arrest them if Bokwari says they should be arrested. So, it is not yet Uhuru. However, I remember also I think it was sometimes in April, when the southern, or should I say the Yoruba governors met in Lagos to fast track the equipping of Amotekun, upgrading them to provide good surveillance and good combatant, coverage for the people of Yoruba land. Only for them to leave Lagos after that, for like 2 days later, they met in Akure. And guess who are those in that meeting? The Meyetti. Their governors from Kebbi, from Borno, from all these places, to make a great grand entry. And at that meeting, you know what they discussed? In order to bring peace, they will allow Meyetti to start a vigilante group in Yoruba land in order to provide security for us in Yoruba land against Fulani armed herdsmen in Yoruba land. And then we raised the alarm that you guys are joking. Meyetti vigilante patrolling Yoruba land with their guns. It's just pretty much like giving them the license, and now you can go in and do what you like to do. Don't do it from the fringe anymore. But that communique, that agreement didn't see any light of the day to this day. Meyetti vigilante will never be found anywhere in Yoruba land. Hopeless Uzodijo of Imo, the one that is partnering with Nigeria to commit genocide, mass murder, a complete ethnic cleansing in Igbo land. He came out boldly and he said, there is no grazing law in Imo State. How many of you remember Maurice Ibekwe? Maurice Ibekwe, Adebende, and the rest of those fraudulent or fraudster or kingpin of Megascam in Nigeria. Maurice Ibekwe later became a House of Rep member in order to get a political coverage, political immunity from investigation or any other thing locally or internationally. And eventually under Obasanjo, they caught him, The guy ended up in jail. And he died inside Obasanjo's jail because of this. You remember this $242 million deal with a bank in Brazil? That deal they did it under Babangida. They sold International Airport. I think they sold International Airport, Nigeria International Airport, to a bank in Brazil. And they collected $242 million or thereabout. So then when Obasanjo came, and Obasanjo was traveling all over the world, begging for debt forgiveness, debt forgiveness and all of that. So one of the conditions they said they gave to him was that most of these fraudsters are in Nigeria and they are big boys. They are actually politicians. They are everywhere. We want you to grab them for us. Including, what is this guy? Shitu Motors in Lagos. You remember Shitu Motors? I forgot his full name. For those who remember. I'm giving you these instances because of Hopeless Uzodinjo. Hopeless Uzodinjo of Imo State. That is now, you know, it's sad. He happened to be the boy to Ibekwe. So they were already into politics. They already channeled their money into politics. Larry Shitu, God bless you. They already channeled their money into politics. They sponsored politicians. You see all these Uba brothers and the rest of them. So they pumped their money into sponsoring politicians in Igbo land. It wasn't for the development of Igbo land. It was pure for protection. And since they are fraudsters, it's all about money, isn't it? So if you are trying to fake a check, fake this, fake contract, fake this or that, fake airport or to swindle people, is it not for money? Now, if you actually can go into politics where they will give you a key to the vault, how is this that? So these guys were in 1999. These guys were already investing their money into politics all over Nigeria, especially in the eastern Nigeria, for coverage. But Ibekwe died. Opus Odinjo was arrested for another fraud, which is trade. Eventually. In their way, they managed, he became a senator, no joke. Opus Odinjo, he became a senator. All when they were looking for immunity and the rest. That's how he caught himself the big deal. The moment he was able to become a governor of a state after becoming fourth in an election. In an election that he wasn't even up to second. So the Supreme Court just moved in because he could cut a deal. If people are going to die, what's the big deal? Many of their victims have died because they stole money from them in the past. So what's the big deal? This guy came out and he said there is no ban on open grazing. There's no law. But some of you may not even remember. You remember Achike Udenwa? You remember Achike Udenwa? Yeah. Achike Udenwa, when Achike Udenwa was governor of Imo State, it was under him in 2006 that they promulgated law in Imo State to ban open grazing. Bokwari never even smelled Abuja. There was nothing like this calamitous, disastrous, murderous Abacha People's Congress. Nothing like that. They already had laws to stop any kind of open grazing anywhere. But like everywhere, and as you are seeing right now, nobody has the capacity. Well, they did have the capacity back then, but once Bokwari came in, nobody has the capacity anymore to implement or to enforce that law. So when the fraudster that could manipulate the people and work with other people who wanted to kill his own people becomes the governor of a state, tell me what deal he cannot do. Tell me. He knows that the people he is killing in Olu, local government area, the people he is kidnapping, the people they are currently parading as ESN, he knows that those are not the people that could fight them. They won't go after the ESN guys. The ESN, see, if you want to see battle, if you want to see that genuinely Nigeria military are looking for IPOB and ESN, if you want to see where the battle is, it's never going to be in any street. It's never going to be where you see a lot of people. It's never going to be in a community. Opus Odinjo knows that. And going into the forest is like walking into your death. They may not have all the machine that these terrorists are displaying. But when you talk about the terrain, the criminals they are taken to the eastern Nigeria to go and commit all this murder, right? These criminals, most of them are not even from there. So they will never go into the real terrain where the ESN are fighting and battling with the Fulani terrorists. It is so unfortunate that the only people who manage to volunteer that we will defend our land, we will protect our people, we are ready to die for it, are not getting the support of the majority of those who claim to be protecting the people of the eastern Nigeria. Rather, like I told you, fear. That's what they said. Fear. Do you see what we did to them in Olu? We killed everybody there, all of them, ESN. We killed all of them in Obigbo. They said, that is fear. Do you want us to come and kill you too? Will you shut up? Will you keep quiet? Or you want us to come and kill you too? All we need to do is just make a deal with your governor, and that's it. You can complain, you can lament, you can cry. Do you want it? Fear. Hey, God, hey, you know what I mean? They are killing innocent people in Imo State, in Abia State, in Enugu State, in Ebonyi State, in Anambra. Innocent people. Just to prove to them in Abuja that, don't worry, our people here, we know what to say or do to them. They, even if they don't like what is going on, they will force them to keep quiet. Why have we come to this? Because some criminals in southern Nigeria, because of politics, self-centeredness, some said it's because of greed, and others said because they are not different from the devil themselves, because some of us believe that they decided to go and dine with the devil at the expense of the safety of their people. I'm a Yoruba man. I was happy when the southern governor said, we are going to put a stop to this. And we said, listen, guys, if you really, really want to do it, you don't need anybody's permission. Can you do it in a way that after doing it, you can then explain yourself? Let's start with Amotekun in Yoruba land. These fraudulent guys brought something called Ebubeagu. There's some of my friends now called Ebube Lizard, Ebube Wall Gecko, or can you guys, since you have the law already, can you guys just go ahead and arm these people with all the necessary weapons, equipment, turn them to the forest rangers where the real danger is, rather than all this kind of jumping back and forth, pretending that you're actually working for the people. And just like politicians have no shame, they thought the 1st of September is going to be forever. Of course, it won't be forever. It is just 2 days away. Now, we want to see them. Maybe they will go begging again. Now, the Meyetti, backed by the presidency of Nigeria, now that they have come out clean and told them, we will not obey your satanic law. Ogun State House of Assembly passed the law. Their governor is here to sign it. I am from Ogun State. The only state in the entire southern Nigeria, well, the only state in the entire southwest Nigeria right now who has refugees outside Nigeria. These refugees were those who were chased out of their homes, their communities by Fulani terrorists. Okay, so I come from that state, the only state in Yoruba land where Yorubas are living as refugees in Benin Republic due to these incessant, endless, bloody attacks. And the House of Assembly passed the law. Dubious Dapo. God bless you, princess. Somebody said, Mayegu. There is something about people who listen to you. You are so captivating. I don't know what that simply means, but somebody said that to me. Said, if you really want to see or know those who have listened to Mayegu, wherever you see them, wherever they make comments, there are some terminologies that you won't find anywhere. Terminologies like Buhari Dins, Buhari Diderins. the Buhari Denotus, Buhari Dichatus, Buhari Shukus, Ngoziaris, Nnekaharis, obedient fools, sophisticated morons, ombud slaves, Mumumadu, Bele lecturer, Mumu lecturer, social media bandits, Facebook artsmen, the Buhari idiots, the cyberbarians, and on and on and on like that. But there are others too. When you say Bokuari, Tifnumbu, Jaga bandits, Ikene Shatabandu, fake Pastor Ruga, Saleko Barack Obama, Ubima Judas Iscariot. They are so many. These are terminologies that when my friends remember them, sometimes they remind me. And dubious Dapo. You see, all these names have their own stories. As many as they are, they have their own stories. Some people said I should write a book, a sort of handbook with all those terminologies that would teach people how did I arrive at those terms. And you know what I mean? I was like, okay, I've got loads of videos there for you to watch where I explain them. Dubious Dapo. It was this same Ekene Shatabandu, fake Pastor Ruga, Agbowori Babauja, the special advisor to Bokuari on burial arrangements, condolences matters, and trader money. There were those who fought themselves in Ogun State and then made dubious Dapo the governor of Ogun State. His father died about 2 months ago or so. They buried his father about 3 weeks ago. The Were is still in Ekweru right now. He is receiving visitors who are paying him condolences. He is in Ekweru as you are watching this video now. Every day they will show, he will go to his page on Facebook, Ogun State Governor. He will post picture of Dangote. Oh, I just met with the richest man in Nigeria, the chairman of Dangote Group. He came to come and pay condolence visit. The vice president of Nigeria just came to pay condolence. They have been going there to pay him condolence visit. So the Were is there. Why thousands of Ogun State citizens, Ogun State indigents are currently languishing in Nepobe in Benin Republic. Ekiti also signed anti-open grazing law to ban open grazing because from the early stage of Bokuari's misadventure, the birth of the devil, Ekiti was where those Fulani terrorists started killing people. They killed a woman on a farm for resisting them, for destroying a farm. They killed her. They said it was a clash. They killed another young man with a boy in Ekiti. They said, oh, it was another clash. And so far your share can run mental. Say, you know Fayoshe no like Buhari before anyway. So now the guy made the law that if you see cow for Ekiti, now barbecue you take and do. The guy will bring the cow, bring him to my office. He's going to jail. Trust me. Fayoshe was able to lock up some criminal artsmen. But immediately Abuja realized, we will never create another autumn. You see this Fayoshe, he must go. And last, so they beat him. Until Baba shouted that I'm in severe pain. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. You remember that video? Now the Fulani torture, that's Fayoshe, for daring them to that level. And it was a Lone Ranger. Those who should speak up for him at the time, well, it wasn't adorable to them. They sacrificed him for Kudirat Radio DJ. The man will get a PhD in war crime. No, I think it's war. Wait till before you make qualification again. PhD in a war what? Say war background or war whatever. I don't know. They brought him in. The guy, some said he's smart. I don't know if he's smart. Because after they made him governor, it was to let the Fulani do whatever they want. By the way, maybe they are doing well to suppress the news of the attacks in Ekiti. But somehow, I haven't received the report of killing of people on their farms in a while from Ekiti. But the guy just opened a ranch. Instead of him to open a ranch, Ruga, for the Fulani, the guy just went to America to go and import American cows. You know that one of the cows ran away from the airport. Ran away on the tarmac at Lagos airport when they brought them to Nigeria. You remember that story? So, in a nutshell, There is no open grazing ban in Ekiti because Fayose is there. Because Fayemi is there. I'm not sure if they have removed Fayose law, or maybe they just never implemented it. Ondo State Governor came out fire blazing. Akeredolu, he said, we will not. It was actually the chairman of the governors in the south that said we will ban open grazing. He's a lawyer. He's responded to Garbage Shehu. When Garbage Shehu was trying to Ms. Yan about the position of the southern governors. These guys went to Abuja to go and speak to their representatives to ban open grazing. Abuja didn't work out. And as you are watching this video, the news we received is that they have received a bill. I haven't verified this, okay? That they have received a bill in Abuja now to establish Sharia courts in southern Nigeria. As if to say the Ruga is not insulting enough. They said, until I verify that anyway. Until then, I picked up something. One of the reasons why you can imagine what Nigeria is now, and why those who are propagating messages to continue to tell us that Nigeria is the estate of their forefather, Uthman Danfodio. That statement that people continue to somehow reject, that statement lives forever in the mind of those who believe in it. And I'm talking about those who have unleashed war on us. They use religion, they use everything. But just like we said, well, if you think these terrorists in government are not representing you, should you not speak up and use your platform, whether you be Alpha, whether you be pastor, to tell your congregation, to tell them the truth? So I was strolling the internet today and I found something. I found two things. One, where somebody was comfortably telling people that in this 21st century, they don't believe in any secular law or whatever nonsense law you are talking about. If anybody insult our prophet, we'll go there, we'll kill him. If police arrest the person, we'll go to the station, we'll arrest. That's the state of Nigeria. But it's not. It seems that some of us are going to begin to change our minds little by little when people like this begin to speak up. The first one is, where's that guy? The guy who said, if he insult their Allah, there are many.
My wonderful people, thank you so much for watching this video together with me. I appreciate your massive support in this channel. Before, if it is your first time of stopping by or coming across my YouTube channel, you are welcome. Now that we have finished watching this video together, you saw me sitting there watching it together with you. I appreciate you. Let's go to the comment section to talk about it. If it is your first time, subscribe, put on your notification bell. That notification bell is very, very important because